Hey guys, Team Haley Critical Virgo, welcome back to another Fragrance Fridays. So I'm going to apologize in advance if you can hear a bird squawking in the background. It is because one of my neighbors has a cockatiel and that thing just goes like all day long. So last week I made mention that I would be talking about Dylan Blue by Versace. I've kind of been on like a little Versace kick lately. I don't have a full-size bottle, obviously. I do have a carded sample. And I love these because they make my life so much easier by putting all the notes and information in there. So there's no bottles to show you. But I'm sure if you got here, it's probably because you watched somebody else's review on it or whatever. Let me give you guys the notes. So we got a top of Calabrian, Bergamot, Grapefruit, Aquatic notes, and fig leaves, mid of violet leaves, black pepper, Papyrus wood, Ambrox, Patchouli, and a base of mineral musk, Tonka bean, Saffron, Pyrogene, Insense. So, all right, I've been wearing this for the past few days. I used up the whole sample. The opening, if I had to sum it up, would be Aquatic Fresh. You gotta like that citrusy aquatic feel. And then once this dries down, I would describe it as like woody, warm, and musky, very masculine. I put this on, like for example, today at 8:30 in the morning. It is currently 6:23 and it's still there. It's barely there, it's hanging on. But for the most part, the majority of the day, I did get a lot of projection off myself with this. The sillage is good, longevity. I'm gonna say it's good. It's like 10 hours plus. So, and you guys know me. So for me, that's excellent. The thing that I noticed, okay, so if you've been with me for a little bit now, then you know over the past few weeks, I've been wearing a lot of my guys' Versace fragrances. It's not bad, okay? It's not a bad fragrance, but I'm getting a little tired of Versace fragrances. Like if you wear them back to back to review them or just to try them out, they start to feel very duplicative. Let me turn that AC off. Okay. Sorry about that. If I can't control the bird, at least I can control the AC, right? So like I was saying, if you wear these back to back, the fragrances, they just feel very duplicative. I'm quite bored at this point. I feel like if you have other Versace fragrances, even if you just have like one or two in your collection, there's no need to buy the whole collection of them. Like they start to smell the same. Like there's small differences between them, but they all start to smell the same. What I will say is last week I talked about Homme, and that has a lot of longevity issues. If you wanted something with a little bit more depth that wasn't so summer appropriate and had a little bit more versatility as far as seasons go, you know, this would be a very good option, Dylan Blue. But there's also a lot of other options. Like I did talk about Eros Flame. You also have, let's see, the intense versions, the original versions. I mean, there's just so many at this point, right? If you had one of those, then I wouldn't go ahead and buy Dylan Blue. They all really start to smell pretty similar. This is longer lasting than, for example, Homme, and it's not as spicy as Eros Flame. But you know, I just like went into his bathroom and picked up his bottle of Eros Flame and compared it against what I smell on my arm. And really, the difference is so small that I would never buy Dylan Blue for him. As much as I like it, it is a very nice, solid fragrance. Again, you know, if he didn't have those other fragrances, I probably would have picked this up instead of Eros Flame. But he's got so much Versace in his fragrance collection now, it just doesn't make sense. Like I said, it is quite versatile. This one will wear very well, I feel like, in the cooler months. And it's also a great summer fragrance too. Depending on how much you spray, you know, it could be appropriate for all types of occasions. Work, play, whatever. And I feel like at this price point, you know, just overall a very solid fragrance. I see it online, the large 6.7 ounce bottles, like the one that I showed you in my last video, that was like $59, and then the 3.4 was like $42. So, you know, you definitely get a great fragrance for a great price. I see this one appealing more to men. I personally would not want to wear this, and you guys know how I feel about all that stuff. But it's just, it's quite masculine. It's sexy. It's a nice fragrance, like I said. Had my boyfriend not had the other ones, I probably would pick this up for him. I do enjoy it, and I feel like it's something that he would gravitate to. He likes those fresher fragrances. It's got like just enough spice and woods in it to, like I said, make it a versatile fragrance for the cooler months. I can see a lot of the men in the community saying that this is a panty dropper, or this is a great clubbing fragrance. It would make a great clubbing fragrance, and it is a very sexy fragrance. I'm just gonna leave it at that. I'm not gonna speak for the other ladies, but it is very sexy. It's gonna be a pass for me, for my guy, because like I said, he's got enough fragrances that smell like this. And there's a lot of mixed reviews on it, you know? And I think it just comes from, like I've been saying, if you own one, you really don't need to own them all, because there is such a minute difference. It's just, it's not worth it. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope this helped. If you have it and you have an opinion about it, put it down below. I love hearing from you guys. Till next Friday, bye.